Hey everyone, this is Joe from Cell Phone Geek. Today we're going to talk about the Amazon Kindle Fire and the Google Nexus 7, which is both the two Android tablets that have come out recently within the past year, actually since Christmas. The Kindle Fire's been out a little bit longer. They've been out just before Christmas. When they first came out, they were doing really good. I know they were way up, and then because everybody was purchasing it for Christmas, because the Android tablets were kind of pricey at first. It cost like $3, $4, $5 to $1,000, depending on what type of Android tablet you wanted with the speeds specification that you were looking at. So then the Kindle Fire came out, and it was only $199. Nobody can believe it, and you can read your books and pretty much do almost everything that a regular Android tablet can do. So they went out and purchased one of those. So a lot of people got those for the holiday, for Christmas. Amazon put it out right at the right time. But then once that quarter ended, which was the end of the year, the first quarter of 2012, which is January, February, March, and I believe April, their numbers came out and they didn't do so hot. They were less than half. I don't remember the exact figures, but I know they were less than half on how many they were selling, and that was worldwide. That wasn't just the U.S. So the Kindle Fire kind of almost faded. Well, they didn't quite fade away, but they were pretty close. They lost out on a lot of new people purchasing more, because pretty much everybody was going to buy one, bought one by that point, or it just wasn't very hot anymore. I don't know exactly what happened there. And then we have the Google Nexus 7, which has only been out for a couple of months now. I don't remember exactly what day it came out. But it's also, they have two models of it. They have one for $199, and the other one is 300 or 350, I believe. I don't remember the exact price. Sorry about that. But that one, they have two different models. One's the 8 gig and the other one is 16. It was twice the size. People were saying, I was reading other reviews, they recommend you getting the bigger one, since it only costs, maybe it was only $50 more. It was only a little bit more, and you get twice the space, which was well worth it. Otherwise, all the other features you already get, which were very similar to the Kindle Fire, except for it comes with Bluetooth, and it's a little bit lighter, and it's got a front-facing camera, and it's got the new Android 4.1 Jelly Bean operating system on there, instead of the Kindle Fire only having 3.2 Gingerbread on there, like most of the Android cell phones still have. But the Kindle Fire has like a theme over it, I guess you'd call it, on top of the Android operating system. So not everything looks like the Android operating system, but you can see some of the features that come out that stand out. You can tell it is Android. The market's not as big on the Kindle Fire. They don't have it's not an Android market. It's not the Google Play Store like on the regular Android devices like this Google Nexus 7. Amazon has their own store on the Kindle Fire, so you can install only certain apps from the Amazon market. But if you Google, just go to Google right from your Kindle Fire and type in the whatever app you are looking for, or if you know the exact name of it, type in the name of that app and then put the period and then put APK and hit search, and you should be able to find the download file, the APK file, which is actually the executable file for the Android operating system. And you click on it through Google search there, and then it'll go to the website, obviously. Then you would download the file to the Kindle Fire, and then you can run it, and then you can run pretty much all the Android apps on your Kindle Fire, even though you don't have the Android market on there, because the Kindle Fire can't block all the apps, because it's still an Android underneath it all, which is hidden. So you can still run most of the Android apps. Not all of them will work, but most of them will. So you can still play most of like the Android games on there. You can still play, even if the Android or the Amazon market doesn't carry them. So I'll tell you that again. If you go to Google, type in the name of the app that you're looking for, and then put the extension at the end .apk, and hit search, you should be able to find the app you're looking for your Kindle Fire. You can download it, install it right through the website, and you'll have that app running on your Kindle Fire that you normally wouldn't be able to do. Like your friends probably don't know how to do that on their Kindle Fire. So then it'll be like a regular Android tablet, really. Just looks a little different with the, and you don't have, it's not, you don't have to root it or anything like that. You don't have to hack your Kindle Fire. It doesn't void the warranty. It will just work. And Amazon hasn't figured out a way to block that yet. So I take that right now until they do block it. But I don't think they'll be able to, because it's really, you're running the Android operating system, so they shouldn't be able to limit you too much on that. The Android or the Kindle Fire doesn't have Bluetooth on it, and there's no camera, and it's only comes in one size, which is 8 gig. But there's rumors saying that the new Kindle Fire is going to come with a few different choices of hard drive sizes, like the Google Nexus 7 has 2 options, which is the 7 gig and it's I think the other one's 14 gig. I believe it's double the size, but it's not double the money, which is good. So you have a choice of which one you want to get. I'm sorry, it's not 7 gig, it's 8 gig. 8 gig or 16 gig for the 2 sizes for the new Google tablet from Nexus 7. They're supposed to be, it's supposed to be a good tablet. Heavy duty, pretty solid. It's supposed to be a little bit lighter than the Kindle Fire. It still has the same amount of RAM, which is 1 gig of RAM. The processor, I think they're both dual core. You correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they're both dual core, so they're both pretty quick. It's not like you're doing anything major on it like you would on the iPad. I don't even understand why people can try to compare the iPad to the Kindle Fire, because I mean, there's no comparison. Yeah, they both have touchscreens, but that's pretty much as far as it gets, because everything else, I mean, the iPad blows the Kindle Fire right out of the water. I mean, way quicker processor. It's a quad core instead of dual core. Screen's bigger. The screen is an HD quality screen, which is either 780p or 780p or 1080p and 720p, which is the pixels on the screen. Touch responsive is way better on the iPad. I've used both. The iPad has a lot more react sensitive and reacts quicker with touches, but we're not talking about the iPad today. The Google Nexus 7 is supposed to be a great tablet. It's got the new Jelly Bean operating system on it. The reviews are really good. It looks like they give it 4 out of 5 stars. CNET does, and so does the average user that's used one. They both got the LED screen that are backlit. They're pretty much the same size. They both have Wi-Fi, so you can hook to pretty much every Wi-Fi network that's around. If I was going to purchase one, either the Android tablet from Google or the Kindle Fire, I would go with the Android Google tablet, the Nexus 7, just because it's the full-blown Android operating system, so you don't have to worry about doing anything to it, like trying to get the other apps like I was telling you about with the Kindle Fire. You could just click on the Play Store, which used to be the Android market, and you can download all the apps that you've ever wanted. They're all in the store. Oh, here we can do some comparisons here. Oh, I think the Samsung Galaxy tablet weighs as much as a Galaxy tablet, but see, the Kindle Fire actually weighs more. It weighs 0.9 pounds compared to 0.74 pounds on the Nexus 7, which is the Google tablet or the Samsung Galaxy tablet. Shows it's a little bit, the width, the screen's a little bit bigger, it looks like, and the width for the new Google tablet compared to the Kindle Fire. It's a 7.8 instead of 7.4, which actually, if you don't have them sitting side by side, you probably won't notice the difference. Unless you're viewing a lot of pictures or surfing the web a lot, and you're switching back and forth between the two devices, you probably will notice a difference. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't know the difference just looking at them. The height in inches, it's almost the same. I mean, it's very, very small difference on all three of them. The depth or the thickness is the same thickness as the Kindle and the Google tablet. They're both the same thickness. And let's see where they tell you the side bezel width in inches. Power button side. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is, but that showing us those in inches, and they're fairly close to. It's only what 2, or actually, yeah, it's only 2 tenths hundredths of an inch difference. This guy's balancing on his fingertips. Tips and tricks. There's a video here. If you go to CNET, you can see the video on it. This is pretty much the basic layout. You got your back arrow, which goes back, just like any other Android device. This home button takes you to the home screen, which is like the home button, and this one to the right does like you click that and does like on your Windows where you have multiple windows open of different programs. You click on that, and it'll show a window of in the bottom here of everything that you have open, and then you can click on what you want to click. You can click on what you want to go, or actually just touch it where you want to go, and it'll go back to that program or app. Which makes it a lot easier. It's pretty much just simple multitasking compared to the iPhone. Isn't that great with multi-touching, neither is the iPad. Kindle Fire multitasking is okay, but it's not that great. The new Jelly Bean and the 4.0 ice cream sandwich, they seem to be the best with multitasking because it still loads like your web page in the background, even though you're not actually on there viewing it. Unlike previously, and same with the iPad and iPod Touch and iPhone, they don't load the web page. Once you click out of whatever site you're on, if you had multiple tabs open, as soon as you click off that tab, it doesn't download that page anymore. So if you open multiple tabs, it only loads the tab that you are currently viewing. Otherwise, if you hit the home button, same thing, then it stops loading it, and then as soon as you go back to it, then it starts loading again, which it reloads from the beginning. Even if the page is already completely loaded and you leave and come back, it will try to reload the page again for whatever reason. It's just the way they have it designed. And I guess that's about it. It looks like the Kindle Fire, they rate it 3.5 stars. So it's not rated quite as high as the new Google tablet, which is kind of surprising. Because it's almost exactly the same. Like, they both have dual core, like I said before, Wi-Fi. But I guess it's because it's limited to what apps you can install on it compared to a true Android tablet, which the Amazon Kindle Fire is not. But that's the way Amazon wanted to design it, so Amazon designed it that way. So you have to purchase everything through Amazon. So if you do buy a Kindle Fire, just be warned now, everything that you do on there, you have to buy through the Amazon market or through Amazon themselves. Unless you do, like I said before, download the apps through Google by doing .apk file in your search, and it should show you any Android apps that will work. Otherwise, yeah, Kindle Fire, you have to purchase everything from the Amazon market. And there is some free stuff. Yes, there is free stuff, but usually the stuff that you're looking for isn't the free one, so you have to buy it or rent it from Amazon. So that's just the way it goes. So that's about it between the Amazon Kindle Fire and the new Nexus or Google Nexus 7 review. Comparing the two. Have a great day. Don't forget to comment and inform me on anything that I may have missed. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and have a great day. I'll see you next time.